Hi guys, and welcome to another replay. It is the Gremyashchy in a tier 6 game. And for those who don't know this ship, it's a premium ship that was for sale a long time ago, and since then it has been nearly impossible to get. However, I got this thing in a Christmas crate a couple of years back, so I was pretty lucky. And even more so because this thing is overpowered as hell. It has 8-kilometer torpedoes, it has good guns, it's fast, it is okay stealthy. It's not what it does best, but it's not a big problem down at tier 5, I would say. But anyways, I've been into this cap, and there's a guy in that smoke. So, I'll launch my torpedoes, you never know. Don't know who it is, but that doesn't really matter. Looking at the map, there is only one other player with me over here. It's a kind of cruiser. It's coming up more or less behind me. I'm trying to avoid detection by those planes, but nope, didn't succeed. And they targeted me immediately. Although, they're now targeting him, I assume. I'm still detected though. But since they're not shooting at me, it's not a big problem. And I decided to take the risk here. And that probably hurt. So, yeah, that definitely hurt. Oh, speaking of hurt, I hit somebody with a torpedo in the smoke. It wasn't that destroyer. But, nonetheless, I hit. My cruiser friend there is almost dead, which is not good. Because when he dies, they will all shoot at me. Can't see that many, but at least 3 over here. Another battleship. Ooh, another one. Yeah. This could be unhealthy. I think that might be a kamikaze. This is Japanese. He's firing his guns. Well, and since he's going to detect me anyway, might as well keep shooting. So I took out his engine steering something. Well, at least those guys are not too close. I'm not too worried about getting hit. That guy's not really hitting me. Since it is a Japanese destroyer, its guns are not great. Although they do pack a punch when they do hit. Well. Come on. Hit him again. That was bad luck. Come on. We can do it. Set him on fire or something. Oh yeah, there's the fire. I think he just managed to repair. That was kind of bad luck. Anyways, I made it behind the island, so I'm no longer detected, which is good, so nobody's shooting at me. And I am motoring in the opposite direction because 2 battleships, 2-3 cruisers, destroyer. Yeah, that's not a fair fight. And one that I want to get into anyway. So, well, we're just here. 17,000 damage so far, which is pretty nice. The one torpedo hit there was probably the best. We said cap a couple of times. So points-wise, I'm doing okay. Not a spectacular game so far, but acceptable, even if I died right now. Acceptable might be an overstatement, but well. And I have nobody to shoot at, but well, it is likely that somebody is coming that way around. That might be the cruiser that I hit with a torpedo. She's missing a good amount of health. Oh, speaking of people who are missing health, is that a destroyer? Did he run himself on land? Okay, set me on fire. Naughty, naughty. Well, let's return the favor here. He's putting it in reverse. But, that was a good hit. I missed with the second salvo. I didn't. So now he's on very low health. He might want to reconsider his life choices if he decides to come around again. Sadly, those guys are pushing up to B, so they're detecting me, and somebody is probably going to shoot at me. Well, undetected again. And I haven't lost much health, less than 1,000, so that's pretty good. My torpedoes before, no luck. I do like to fire torpedoes every once in a while into places where I expect enemies to be or come from, because you never know. And I have caught several people like that in the past. So I wanted to fire both down that gap, but since somebody was going the other way around, I was like, nah, let's spread the joy. Detected again by plane. Dive bomber this time, but well, the A on this thing is not good. You can shoot planes down, but it will take you forever. You don't necessarily have forever. Luckily they're not good at shooting. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That guy ate 2. And I think the other guy ate 1. Oops, that was a good spread of torpedoes. So that guy's on low health. That guy's on full. So I'm not too worried about the low health guy. If he comes out, I should be able to win that. Even though he's a cruiser, but this guy might give me some trouble. But torpedoes have to be loaded, so it would be a shame not to launch them with him. But he knows I'm here, so the question is he going to change directions or speed or otherwise? If he doesn't, he's going to eat some torpedoes. If he does change course, well, he's going to be very safe. But you never know. It is a tier 6 game, so we do have some, well, beginners here. And yeah, missed. Oh well. Still motoring away because there are many targets around. We are winning though. We have killed 5 now, which is nice. They've only killed, well, that cruiser that came over with me. But they do have the 2 caps. But not too worried. However, he is gaining on me here. So he's going to detect me soon. What is very important here is that we have killed their carrier, so I don't have to worry more about planes. No more planes should come up here and bother me. Well, since this guy's detecting me anyway, might as well launch some torpedoes and fire my guns. So I'm not aiming where he is, I'm just aiming where I think he might be. Almost a minute from now. He is very close, and he is turning his guns towards me. Somebody else is aiming at me, I'm not sure who that is. Could be the destroyer who's around. I'm going to do some zigzagging now. Those missed. What were those 3? Nope, 1 hit. And flooding. And for those who paid attention, before he was set on fire and he used his damage control. Which means he's now going to do the flooding thing for... Is that going to be 40 seconds maybe? So that is a lot of extra damage taking. I should probably disengage at this point. Just let him bleed to death. I was close to it. He launched his torpedoes, but... Nah. That slowed down, so could have been a problem, but turned out it wasn't. It would be nice to set them on fire also. And incoming torpedoes. So yeah, the carrier's on the ball. And he got deleted. I think I would have won anyway, but it's always nice with help. And yeah, I think this is a victory. They're down to 2 battleships. One is coming up the gap there, which is nice for me, and the other one is right behind him. So I'm going to hit my speed buff and see if I can get more damage done. After all, I've only done 87,000. We can do better than that. So let's see. Also, we don't have much time left because we're going to win on points very soon. Torpedoes in the water down there. I'm guessing the other battleship is in trouble. So let's see. I think he was hit there. This guy is not on full health, but he is, well, pretty well off. But he's running for his life. And who can blame him? They have only killed 3. And really this match I managed to hold the one flank almost alone. Or at least stall them long enough for it not to be a problem. Anyways, I'm now within detection range, so I might as well open up. I often see people in this situation not using their guns. I know I'm not going to do a lot of damage, but every now and then these battleships turn around, they point all their guns at you, open up, and they get lucky and they just delete you. You didn't get off your torpedoes, so you didn't get to do any more damage. Like this, at least I get a couple thousand more, even if he kills me. And I'm not sure if he has seen me, but he's not shooting at me or anything else. Secondaries. But again, tier 5-6 game, secondaries. Yeah, he's the last guy. And those torpedoes look nice. So, bye-bye, Mr. Battleship. And there we go. He died.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Okay, so the results, nearly 420,000 credits and nearly 6,500 experience, with modifiers of course, and that was for doing 127,000 damage. That's pretty neat, with tier 5 ship. Only 90 hits with guns, which is not that much, so I'm guessing most of the damage came from those 10 torpedo hits. Only killed 2. I kind of feels sad about not killing that destroyer that I actually almost killed. Set 9 fires, flooded 9 times as well, and defended the cap 9 times. So overall, really not that bad. Would have liked to have capped and killed more, but you can't get it all, I suppose. So looking at the 2 teams, I came in first, and based on the game I had, not a big surprise really. But 2300 base experience, that is definitely a good game. Next guy, 1400, nearly 1500, which is still pretty nice. A lot of people came above 1000, a lot of people in 900, so it was a pretty good team. And we only lost 3 ships overall. So yeah, definitely good. The enemy team, yeah, well, not so much. The guy who got nearly 1000, well, he definitely pulled his weight, but the rest, not that much. 120 for the marblehead at the bottom there, that's really not good, but if he was the one who ate my torpedoes in the beginning, then yeah, not much you can do about that. Just bad luck, I guess. And the destroyer was a Kamikaze R. Or the normal Kamikaze. Not sure which one it was, but either way, both are okay ships. The R definitely better than the other one. And finally, if we look at the damage done, 90,000 with torpedoes, and then the rest came from the main batteries, high explosive shells, and actually a good amount from floodings. The fires, less than 2,000, so nothing there, but 13,000 from floodings, and I'm guessing it was most of the cruiser who was bleeding health. So yeah, pretty good. Oh, and we can see here it was the Kamikaze I shot at, not the Kamikaze R. But I took him down for a bit more than 10,000. Had he stuck his nose out one more time, he would have died. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the game, because I certainly did. And if you ever get the chance to buy the ship or otherwise, go for it. Not that I think Wargaming will ever put it up for sale again, but Christmas crates or something like that, please do get it. It's great. Even in tier 7 games you can hold your own. But anyways, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.